Hello, my name is Charlene DeChico. It is with sincere passion that I am eager to learn about people, culture, true history, and the overall human experience. Join with me as I embark on this journey. This is your Community Spotlight.
Turn it towards you. Okay, and then lock it. And then turn your finger.
Anyone can choose to make a difference. You can help people succeed, rebuild after disasters, protect the environment, or feed the hungry. Not only will you make a difference for others, but for yourself. You can earn money for college, learn career skills, and make friendships that last a lifetime. Make a difference. Choose your future. Choose AmeriCorps.
NHSC College Gala events.
I'm Twyla Baker. I'm the president of Nuwatahedata College, and this is kind of a groundbreaking night. We haven't done anything like this in my memory, at least. We've done big events before and things like that, but this is probably one of the most unique events that I can think of. 50th anniversary, we're really excited about that. We're also hoping to kind of get some word out about some exciting new things coming up for the college itself in terms of fundraising and a foundation and really like our new campus and things of that nature. So we're going to be honoring the last 50 years, but we're also looking forward to the next 50 years. There's no typical day for a tribal college president, so every single day is different. I'm always kind of running crazy, trying to find partners, doing work with different people, stakeholders, and things like that, and also just kind of spreading the word about tribal colleges, because across the country people don't really know about tribal colleges, and we happen to have one right here in Newtown that belongs to the MHA Nation. That's probably one of the things that I'm most proud of, is that we have that strong grounding in our culture, our languages, our lifeways, and that's what the tribal college was born out of, was just the knowledge that we can teach our own people, and we have the capability to keep this all going and do it in a way that gives them skills so that they can get a job, they can move forward in their career pathways. So I'm really lucky. I probably have the best job on campus because I get to do a little bit of everything. We were actually kind of researching the history of everything and how it all came to fruition, and we just kind of uncovered a bunch of little bitties, stories here and there about gosh, all the little steps and big steps that our predecessors took to get us here so that we could, celebrate 50 years and really have this beautiful little gym in our community. And then it just kind of gives you ideas as to where you want to go in the future. See here, Prairie Rose Seminole, and she's going to be talking a lot about the history, and we're going to be doing some honorings of some of the folks who came before us and who have been really the ones who carried the heavy weight when they were, when I was in high school, so it's an honor to be able to bring them here and acknowledge them, and then to kind of let them know that we're carrying the torch on in their honor and to try to honor their legacy. Oh, I'm wearing a Lauren Goodday today. I've got, and then I've also got earrings from Butterfly Woman on today. So that's who I'm wearing today.
Hi, I'm Lisa Chavez. I'm the director of Institutional Research and Effectiveness. That's the accreditation for the college. I have a master's in arts for human rights practice, University of Arizona, and the college is like a great experience and a great place to work, a great place for students, great stepping stone to keep continuing their education. So
I'm Prairie Rose Seminole, and I'm your MC for tonight. The 50th anniversary of the Nue'ta Hidatsa Saanich College, and it's our fabulous Old Hollywood Gala. We're going to be taking you through from the early days of the college where they had to hand-pick kids from the streets. Just kidding, they didn't do that. But they had to recruit through just word of mouth to these old buildings in the Forebears Village. And their first year, they had 20 students taking college courses from our partners like Bismarck State College and Dickinson State College and the North Dakota State University and University of North Dakota. So it was a lot of progress has been made since those early days, and now we see enrollment over 300 and a budget of over $1 million. Oh goodness, I don't want to take up too much time over my stuff, but we had an incredible night at the Dakota Film Festival. Our film took the house down finally with a closing performance, and it was a lot of fun. I put this together, but I want to acknowledge Greg Greycloud, the artist of my Parfleche belt, and Wade Patton, artist of my beautiful cuff. So.
I am Pastor Schmidt from Bethel Lutheran.
I'm Laura Schmidt from Bethel Lutheran and Edwin Lowe Elementary School.
And we're here, number one, because our son works for the college. And number two, to support the community and everyone that's in our community.
Well, the college has been very supportive of everything we do. We had Dr. Baker in to read during our reading month, and it's just nice to give back to them as well and support the programs that they sponsor.
I'm Amber Finley, Director of Research and Development and Science Faculty, and also an alum of Fort Berthold Community College, but now it's called Nue'ta Hidatsa Saanich College.
And I'm Dina Dorval. I am an academic advisor. I teach at the college, and I'm a born and raised Newtown girl.
We hope to laugh our butts off with Tatanka and Auntie Beatrice, so we're looking forward to it. And it's also going to be really nice to just kind of see who shows up from the founders and the past presidents and kind of hear what they have to say and share their memories, because back when I went to college here, it was definitely different. I'm sure when they first started the college, it looks totally different than when they first envisioned what this was going to be. So it'll be nice to hear what they have to say.
It's also just a great night to spend together, because a lot of the times when we're at work, we're busy just really hitting the pavement, doing the things to keep the college running and the students taken care of. And so it's nice to have a night where we can celebrate the college, celebrate our successes, both past and present and future. So it's really exciting just to see what has happened and what's to come.
We don't dress up very often, so we were like, when we do get the chance, we like to go out. I think we went to another gala too together, and we didn't coordinate or anything, but yeah, it's fun to dress up once in a while.
I'm wearing Bethany Baker earrings. She made them real quick for me today, and she does beautiful work. So
yep,
that's
my
what I'm
set's
wearing.
done by Courtney Rock, and she was a former student, or she's actually an alumni. She graduated from Nue'ta Hidatsa Saanich College.
Amazing. Thank you, ladies.
Bill Wilbur from Newtown, and I'm representing the Chamber and the American Legion post in Newtown. Well, the Chamber is a good organization to belong to or be a member of. There are all kinds of benefits to it, and the dues are reasonable. We do a lot of the activities around Newtown, such as the car show and the cleanup, the Christmas light parade, and Harvest Festival. And also farmers market in the summer.
I'm Jessica Uran. I am the gardens manager for the Four Sisters Gardens. It is gardening season. I know that the gardens have been around since '96, which was long before my time.
Have a great evening. You look lovely.
I'm Lizette Alvarez. I'm an alumni, class of 2022.
Vera Navarrete.
We just came out to have a good time, enjoy the comedy show, have some dinner.
Nice. Well, it wouldn't be a red carpet event if we didn't talk about your amazing evening wear. You guys talk about what you're going to wear, or are you wearing anyone in
I picked out Vera's
She
dress.
picked out my dress.
She was the last minute thing, and yeah.
Okay, my name is Mike Bartholomew. I'm the Director of Native American Studies at Nu'uta Hiraza Sakhnish College, and we're just really happy to have this event to celebrate 50 years, having a college here in the local community, and we're really trying to adhere to the college's foundation goals around educating local community, providing undergraduate education. So it's really great to see how far the institution has come and where we're headed in the future. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gillette. Right, we definitely want to ask you a question or two if you don't mind.
Go
but
ahead.
I have another question, Mike. Well, hello. Do you want to tell us who you are also? Hi, tell us who you are there, sir.
Austin Gillette.
I think Austin is, he can be the one to really speak to kind of looking at the trajectory from the college at its advent and genesis to where we are today. Really tracking, seeing like the beginnings of the college to now. So I think his insight would be really invaluable.
Yeah. 1974, I was in graduate school at UND. My brother Vance and Leonard Bearking was the director of Indian adult education for teacher program. And one day he asked us, would you guys want to help start a college? I said, sure, we'll give it a try. So what we had to do was come up to the council and ask them to authorize Leonard and the college UND to apply for a grant. That was like in July of '74. Then I think in October, Leonard called me up and he said, we got it. I said, got what? He said, we got funded for the college, $640,000. So from there, we had our outline of what we had to do. So we had to hire a coordinator, and so we settled on Phyllis Howard. And then they had to do a charter, board of directors, and they had to establish a finance office. And so we did that, and then we turned all the money, what we had left over $600,000, to the board of directors. Janice Charging Kurzman was the first president of the board. And then I and Vance and Leonard faded off into the sunset, and 50 years later, here we are. Awesome. Life's been good.
It's let it speak for itself.
No, it's just my normal, what do you call it?
Wardrobe?
Wardrobe, there you go. No, I always wear a hat. I probably own about 20 or 30 hats. But this one has my Marine Corps Vietnam type decoration, and my Montana Silversmith Marine Corps logo, and this fancy logo. It was designed by Dennis Fox Jr., and it was Bud Mason was the chairman when we had this. And to me, this speaks of our world because it's the Earth Lodge, Mother Corn, and all of that. So to me, this is more relevant.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay. Well, we see these are awesome earrings that you're wearing.
I think we should really talk about the star of the show, Mr. Dehu, who is getting tired. But we have him all decked out here in Oscar de Laurento and some Gucci, right, Dehu? And he's got his fuzzy little shoes.
Amazing. Well, you guys are dressed for the event.
All right, we better go find Mom, huh? All right, Mike, take it out.
McDonald, I'm president of United Tribes Technical College, located in Bismarck, North Dakota. We're part of the North Dakota Tribal College System. There's 5 colleges within the state of North Dakota. tribal colleges that are in the state of North Dakota, and we're one of those colleges along with Nu'uta Hidatsa Saanich College. I can see all of the colleges, especially Nu'uta Hidatsa Saanich College, utilizing data in order to inform decision making. We see that especially true with President Baker's administration, and moving forward the college in that manner. This is a pin from our college. It's United Tribes Technical College, and it represents us and the work that we're doing. And our motto at our college is leadership begins here. I think one of the more recent ones is the FARMS grant. In partnership with the North Dakota University System, mainly North Dakota State University, which is a $50 million a year project for 10 years. So potentially $160 million over the course of that 10 years. And that's really building on relationships between the two systems, North Dakota University System and North Dakota Tribal College System. And the Nu'uta Hidatsa Saanich College and United Tribes Technical College are the first two colleges that are working in that collaborative, and eventually that'll expand to the remaining 3 other colleges within a state. The work of the primary work of that is to build relationships between agricultural entrepreneurs as well as the educational systems here within a state, and then expand that work within North Dakota and then into the region.
There was the signing of the Paris Peace Accords. I think Dr. Hartman was there. The end of the United States participation in the Vietnam War.
I had the opportunity to work with a great man, Leonard Bear King. So, looking back 50 years, we had to say farewell to a lot of relatives.
Are you addicted to drugs? Narcotics Anonymous can help. If you are interested in Narcotics Anonymous and cannot make it to a physical meeting, or are wanting to experience the Fellowship of Recovering Addicts online, visit virtual-na.org to learn more about online meetings and meetings over the phone.
At Addiction and Recovery TV, we talk about raising awareness, and we also talk about the problems and situations revolving around addiction and recovery. And it's always important to remember that if you struggle in an area and you're looking for help or resources, there are plenty available. And sometimes it just takes picking up the phone and making one simple phone call that can make all the difference. So remember, we're always available, and we're ready to help you in any way that we know possible, and definitely lead you in the right direction, because along the pathway of darkness, there is a light of hope along those roads. So hopefully you will be open to see the light and walk in that direction. So if it's mental health, if it's addiction, even suicide, the help is always readily available. Just take that initiative to reach out and receive it.
I remember standing in the middle of a field, calling the police department, asking them to please call me back. I want to report my sister missing, but I didn't get a call back.
When my mom asked me to start looking for her, that's when it really hit me. I'm like, oh my God, she really is missing.
When I first met Heather, I asked her, what can I do to help?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
The Medicine Wheel Ride started back in 2019. Women were sharing stories about domestic violence. One of the riders, her daughter was murdered. It was just like one after another saying, what can we do on this epidemic, of MMIW?
That ache inside of your chest never goes away. The love you have for them never dissipates.
We believe in a cause, and that's what our patch on the back of our jacket represents. We represent sisterhood.
a chiropractor for 22 years, and the last couple years I've started working for the tribe, and I absolutely love it. I go to Mandaree, White Shield, I'm here at Northern Lights, and yeah, I'm here for 8 hours. I see a lot of patients. It's busy, but it's really good. It helps prevent injuries. I treat so many like young people, I treat elderly, like I treat all ages. There's AMFITs that I treat. So yeah, it helps take care of a lot of different injuries. It helps prevent surgeries, helps prevent a lot of major problems, that's for darn sure. I've been here for 14 months. Yep. I started last December. The tribe approached me and asked me if I'd be interested, and absolutely. So yeah, it's worked out really good. I used to have a clinic here in Newtown, so a lot of patients are familiar with me. I'm familiar with them. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. I love it. It's been the last 14 months. I started last December of 22. Yep. So I started then, and I started White Shield last summer. I started in June of 23, and last year, January, I started down in Mandaree. So yeah, and it's nice. People don't have to go out to Minot, or they don't have to go to Watford City. Like, the chiropractic services are available right here. So yeah, it's nice. People don't have to work. They can work the rest of their day. They can come in, get adjusted. Some people come in lots of pain. Some people come in just trying to feel a little bit better. So yeah, it's been great. I love what I do. Yeah, I would ask a few questions, see what's going on, make sure you don't have any underlying problems. Just go through, ask a few questions, and then I'd check your back out and tell you what's wrong with your back. Sometimes people don't even realize what's wrong, and you can go through and prevent something from happening major. Say if all of a sudden you're shoveling and, you know, keeping your back adjusted, you'll be a heck of a lot better off. If you keep things adjusted throughout your life, it prevents arthritis, it prevents all kinds of problems down the road. So yeah, getting adjusted is healthy for everybody. For young kids, for old people, like it's good for everybody. Why come to a chiropractor? Yeah, just as far as preventing, it's not necessarily I gotta go when I have problems. It's more of a preventive, keeping things lined up, and you feel better, you have more energy, there's less stress on your body throughout the day. Like you're more productive at work, you're more productive at home. It's healthy for you. Yeah, and thanks for stopping in.
I am the NACTEP project director at Nu'uatah Hidatsa Saanich College. I've been here for almost 9 years, so I have a couple of different hats that I wear. I'm primarily a grant coordinator, so we deal a lot with student retention and focus on like job placement, because sometimes our students don't always make that connection of like college then job. So it's kind of like they might just start college but not really have a career in mind of what they want to do. So we really try to highlight the importance of connecting your college education to the job that you're going for. And then in our newest round of funding, so we're on our third grant, we added a high school outreach component, or kind of like a community outreach. So we call it CTE outreach or CTE awareness. So it's kind of an initiative to let people know what their options are, all the way from military, possibly attending Job Corps, attending a trade school, or pursuing like a 2-year, 4-year degree, based on what their actual interests are. So that's kind of like our new goal. And so today I'm going to be talking about one of those opportunities, which is an apprenticeship. So apprenticeships are kind of like an alternative to your standard college education. So with a college degree, what you would do is you would work on the major and then you would look for work afterwards. So in the case of apprenticeships, what you do is you start working right away, and then they provide that training for you over time. And then when you get to like a certain level, you become a journeyman, and then you have to work under a master technician for a certain amount of hours, and then basically you can own your own company and get your own bids and things like that. So we've got 2 kind of big projects that we're working on at the college around apprenticeships, and one of them is the North Dakota Building Trades Union has a curriculum called the MC3. So basically what we're doing is we're offering a free course for any tribal member from any North Dakota tribe to essentially prepare them to successfully participate in an apprenticeship program. So we cover topics like financial literacy, also like what kind of tools they're going to need to use, how to read blueprints, basic construction math. So all those things that they're going to need to do to be successful in their job. But the other thing it's going to do is give people the opportunity to determine whether or not an apprenticeship opportunity is right for them, you know. So like if they get to the end of the program and they decide that it's not for them, you know, no big deal. So but with the apprenticeship readiness program that we're starting here, it's kind of underway. I believe we're in about our 5th week right now. The idea is that completers would get into one of the 15 building trades through the North Dakota Building Trades Unions. So the website for that is www.ndbtu.org, and then you can see all the trades available, and if you're interested in applying directly with those entities, you can certainly do that. With the program is just an option on getting exposure to those opportunities as well. So, and then the other big apprenticeship project that we got going on is the Hess Corporation gave the 5 tribal colleges in North Dakota a $14 million grant to work over about 4 years to start more homegrown apprenticeship things, like more apprenticeship opportunities, so like that are like really relevant to what each of the individual tribes needs. So like for example, one of the tribes is doing kind of like a cybersecurity, another one is doing like an accounting apprentice, and then what we're working on at the college here is a partnership with the company called Bright Fire LLC. And so it's like a tribal maintenance company that is going to be working on obtaining contracts with all of the different new structures that the tribe has built. So we have the new tribal building, we have rec centers coming up in the different communities. So essentially their game plan is to create basically a whole army of our own Native people that can do the maintenance on these buildings, so we don't have to contract with like people from Minot or Bismarck and, you know, do the waiting time and things like that. So Tracy Burr is the owner of that company, and he's got 3 to 4 master technicians that are looking to train the apprentices that come on board. So if you are interested in getting on board with that project, go to our website, nhsc.edu, and then use the search tool to search for apprenticeships, and then go to the part where it says the Hess grant and then Bright Fire, and then you'll be able to find the job application for that. And then you can either send that to me, or Tracy's contact information is in the application itself. So that being said, those are kind of my 2 talking points around apprenticeship. The course, we are thinking we're going to do another one next spring. If there's a greater demand to do the apprenticeship readiness course, we might do it again sooner, but for now it's just going to be probably every spring, so that way when we organize the job site tours and the interviews, it'll be on time for the construction season to start, because there's a lot of dead time during winter. And then again, those applications are on our website for the Bright Fire Tribal Building Maintenance Company. My phone number is 701-421-7472. It is a cell phone number, so feel free to text me if you need some direction on how to find the information on the webpage. My name is Iman Moore. My phone number is 701-421-7472. And then if you go to the college website, www.nhsc.edu, and then search for apprenticeships, you'll find more information about this. And then you're also welcome to look up our NACTEP program as well, NACTEP.